Hi everyone, welcome back to Kangumi Crochet. Today I have something super cute and special to share with you, a no-sew mini Totoro. Inspired by the beloved Ghibli movie My Neighbor Totoro, this little friend is soft, cuddly, and beginner-friendly. I originally designed this Totoro for my little daughter using soft chenille yarn and a 6mm hook, just to test it out. And she loved it. And the best part? It's no-sew, fast, and super satisfying to make. So grab your yarn and hook, and let's bring this tiny forest spirit to life together. Before we start crocheting, let's go over the materials you'll need for this project. Gray, white, and green yarn, soft chenille yarn, safety eyes 10mm, or black thread to embroider eyes, 6mm crochet hook, scissors. Stitch markers help mark the beginning of each round, a yarn needle, a bit of stuffing. Alright, are you ready? Let's get started. Let's pick up the gray yarn and begin crocheting Totoro's round and chubby head. We'll begin by creating a magic ring. Hold the end of your yarn in your left hand, letting it rest across your fingers. Wrap the yarn around your two fingers, index and middle, to create an X shape on top. Hold the crossover point between your thumb and finger to keep it steady. Slide your crochet hook under the first loop of the X, and hook onto the yarn that's behind it. Pull the yarn under the first loop to bring it through. Now twist your hook to create a small loop. Chain one stitch to secure the loop and hold the ring together. This helps stabilize the magic ring and sets up for your next stitches. To check if you've made the magic ring correctly, gently pull the short yarn tail. If it tightens the loop, you've done it right. Into this magic ring, crochet 6 single crochets. Hold the base of your stitches with one hand. With the other hand, gently pull the short yarn tail to tighten the loop, bringing your stitches into a tight circle. For round 2, make an increase in each stitch to get 12 stitches. How to make an increase. In this step, I'm going to show you how to make an increase. Insert your hook into the stitch like this, under both loops. Pull up a loop, so you have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over, and pull through both loops to complete the first single crochet. Now, instead of moving to the next stitch, insert your hook back into the same stitch where you just worked. Pull up a loop again, 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over, and pull through both loops to finish the second single crochet in the same stitch. You've now completed an increase. In round 3, the pattern changes slightly. Alternate between one single crochet and an increase. Repeat this 6 times to get 18 stitches. From rounds 4 to 9, just follow along with the pattern I'll walk you through. In round 10, this is where it gets fun. We add the belly color and bobbles for arms. Start with gray yarn, make 2 single crochets. One increase. Four single crochets. One increase. Three single crochets. One bobble stitch. How to make a bobble stitch. This bobble stitch is made using 4 double crochets in the same stitch. But here's the trick. We won't finish any of them until the end. That's what makes it puff up like a cute little bump. Insert your hook into the stitch where you want the bobble. Yarn over. Insert your hook into the stitch where you want the bobble. Yarn over again and pull up a loop. You'll have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops only. Now you have 2 loops left on the hook. That's 1 unfinished double crochet. Let's do 3 more just like that. Yarn over, insert into the same stitch, yarn over, and pull up a loop. 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops. 3 loops left. Repeat again. Yarn over, insert, pull up a loop. 5 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, 4 loops left. One last time. Yarn over, insert, pull up a loop, 6 loops. Yarn over, pull through 2, 5 loops left on your hook. Now for the magic. Yarn over and pull through all 5 loops on your hook, gently. That's it. You just made a bobble stitch. One increase. 1 single crochet. Now we switch to white yarn for his belly. Let me show you how to change color smoothly. When you're finishing the last gray stitch, stop before the last pull through. Yarn over with white and pull through both loops on the hook. There, the top of the stitch is now white. Here's how to do the first single crochet after switching colors. Insert your hook into the next stitch while you're still using gray yarn. Yarn over with gray and pull up a loop. Now you have 2 loops on your hook. This keeps the bottom half of the stitch gray, which helps blend the colors nicely. Now, drop the gray yarn and pick up the white yarn. Yarn over with white and pull through both loops on your hook. This makes the top of the stitch white, so you get a smooth and neat color transition. Next, make more 2 single crochets. One increase, one single crochet, one half double crochet, back to gray, make 1 increase, two single crochets, one bobble stitch, three single crochets, one increase, two single crochets, great job! Remember, don't stress if it's not perfect. Practice makes progress. In round 11, start with gray yarn, make 16 single crochets. Then switch to white. When switching from gray to white yarn, make sure the white yarn is a little loose, not too tight. This helps your amigurumi look nice and smooth, without any weird puckering or tight spots. Make 8 single crochets. Insert your hook into the next stitch while you're still using gray yarn. Yarn over with gray and pull up a loop. Now you have 2 loops on your hook. Now, drop the gray yarn and pick up the white yarn. Yarn over with white and pull through both loops on your hook. One half double crochet. Back to gray. Make 11 single crochets. You're doing amazing so far. Keep going. Totoro's shape is starting to form, stitch by stitch. Round 12 is pretty similar to the last one. Just follow along with the pattern on the screen. In round 13, start with gray yarn, make 16 single crochets. Then switch to white yarn and make 10 single crochets. In this round, we'll begin the first single crochet using white yarn directly. No need to keep the bottom of the stitch gray and the top white like we did in rounds 10 to 12. One half double crochet. Back to gray. Make 9 single crochets. In round 14, start with gray yarn, make 17 single crochets. Then switch to white yarn and make 1/2 double crochet. Eight single crochets. Back to gray. Make 10 single crochets. For the first single crochet after switching back to gray yarn, insert your hook into the next stitch while still using white yarn. Yarn over with gray and pull up a loop. You'll now have 2 loops on your hook. Then, drop the white yarn and pick up the gray yarn. Yarn over with gray and pull through both loops to complete the stitch. Now we'll start shaping the top of the body. In round 15, start with gray yarn, make 2 single crochets, one decrease. How to make an invisible decrease. Insert your hook under the front loop of the first stitch. Insert your hook under the front loop of the next stitch. Now you have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops on the hook. Now you have 2 loops left. Yarn over again and pull through both loops on the hook. You've now completed an invisible decrease. 4 single crochets. One decrease. Four single crochets. One decrease. Two single crochets. Then switch to white yarn and make 1/2 double crochet. One single crochet. 1 decrease, 3 single crochets, back to gray. Make 2 single crochets, one decrease, three single crochets, one decrease, two single crochets, in round 16, alternate between 3 single crochets, and a decrease. Repeat this 6 times to get 24 stitches. For the stitches on Totoro's white belly, we'll change colors as we follow the pattern, 3 single crochets and a decrease, like this. Insert your hook into the next stitch. Yarn over with white and pull up a loop. Now you have 2 loops on your hook. Then, drop the white yarn and pick up the gray yarn. Yarn over with gray and pull through both loops to complete the stitch. From here on, we'll be using only gray yarn for the rest of the body, so you can go ahead and cut the white yarn now. After completing round 16, go ahead and begin stuffing your Totoro to give him that cute, squishy shape. Almost done. Now, place safety eyes between rounds 7 and 8. About 5 stitches apart. Or if this is for a baby, embroider the eyes for safety, just like I did for my little one. Now let's give Totoro his adorable little face. Place a small black nose right between his eyes to bring him to life. For an extra touch, you can cut small white felt circles to place around the safety eyes for a cleaner, cuter look. I don't have felt right now, so I used white fabric, but I'll definitely be replacing it with felt soon for a better result. From rounds 17 to 18, simply follow the pattern shown on the screen. Fasten off. Then, thread the yarn tail through the front loops of the last round and pull tightly to close. Tie a knot and hide the tail inside. Look at that little Totoro head and body. You made that. Time to make Totoro's cute little ears, right onto the body, and still no sewing needed. First, using the photo guide, mark 2 points, one on round 3 and one on round 4 where you want the ear to go. Now, attach your gray yarn at the stitch you marked on round 4. Chain 5. And starting from the second chain from the hook, work these stitches. 1 single crochet, 2 half double crochets, and 1 single crochet. Then, slip stitch into the stitch you marked on round 3 to anchor the ear. Fasten off and gently weave in the end. And just like that, one ear is done. Now repeat for the second ear on the other side, but here's the trick. The direction is reversed. Attach gray yarn to the stitch you marked on round 3 this time, then slip stitch into the stitch you marked on round 4 after finishing the same chain and stitches. That's it. Both ears are done. No sewing, just smart stitching. Add gray V-shaped belly marks on Totoro's white tummy to give him his signature look. And finally, let's finish off Totoro with his cute little leaf hat. To make it easier for you to see, I'm using this green cotton yarn to demonstrate how to crochet the leaf for Totoro. Using green yarn, chain 6. Starting from the second chain, slip stitch into the chain, single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, and in the last chain, work 5 double crochets to create the point of the leaf. Now, work your way down the other side. Double crochet, half double crochet, single crochet, then fasten off. Leave a long tail and sew the leaf gently on top of Totoro's head. And there you have it. You've just made your very own mini no-sew Totoro. Wasn't that fun? I hope you're feeling proud of what you made, because you totally should. Whether it's your first project or your 100th, every stitch brings more joy and confidence. And remember, you don't have to be perfect to be amazing. Just keep crocheting, one stitch at a time. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you'd love to crochet next.